Hi guys, this is Ozrima, the music freak. I'm here with Diamond Cafe today. I would describe Diamond Cafe as an artist whose artistry is steeped in 70s and 80s like soul funk traditions. So very interesting. He's been co-signed by Anderson Paak, Elder Barge, Zach Fox, and a lot of your other faves. And yeah, today I'm just gonna learn more about the man, the myth, and the aspiring legend, Diamond Cafe.
Thank you for those kind words.
Of course, of course. How's your day going?
My day is going so good. I'm on a really good sleep schedule, so
Okay.
I'm every time I travel, I get to have a little restart. So I work so much, and it brings me on into the night. So
Yeah,
so now I get to have a nice little reset. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
When did you get back from tour with Teddy Swims?
I've been back for a while after that, but it was one of the best tours I could have ever asked for being like a first tour of mine. Being more of a serious tour, it was unbelievable.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
And do you go by Diamond, Tristan? What do you prefer?
People call me Diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah, no, they've been calling me that for a while now.
You had a dream about it though.
I did.
Yes.
Yeah, about Diamond Cafe. I was trying to look for a name, and I just kept, kind of in the back of my mind while I was creating the music, and I dreamed that I was in this kind of like desert kind of landscape, kind of like Windows HP.
Yeah.
And when I was crossing the hill, I saw this kind of monolith, and it had a diamond on it.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, I thought it kind of signaled like cafe to me.
Yeah.
And I just thought of Diamond Cafe, and I thought, wow, that'd be a cool name, because it kind of embodies the feeling of the music.
It is such a cool name. Thank you for telling me
Thank
that story again. I know you've said it a few times now.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Can you tell me about young Diamond? Like, you were Michael Jackson impersonator, you were just very into the theater and the performance from a young age. Can you tell me, like, paint a picture of that?
Yeah, when I was 11, I was a street performer. My dad used to bring me in the street, and it wasn't so much necessarily Michael Jackson. I was always dancing to just anything,
Okay.
Like I was more of a dancer as a kid, and I wanted to, and I loved just attracting the crowd on the street.
Yeah.
Just always, when there was the more people, the better for me, which was incredible. Yeah.
So was that encouraged? I mean, it sounds like it was encouraged by your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
What kind of music did you love growing up?
Ooh, so my mom was more like AC/DC, Black Sabbath, and then my dad, they used to call him Mr. Lovelies, because he used to play all like the old slow jams, and we'd play Marvin Gaye and we'd play Prince and just all the OJs.
Yeah. I've always wondered this about like men. Sorry, I'll do that again. I've always wondered this about like male singers and the falsettos. Like, do you practice, or like does it just come to you? I need to know.
There was a moment when I first started singing that I couldn't get the falsetto.
Okay.
And I remember my dad telling me, if you can't do falsetto, then you're not a singer. And that just made me want to just try and find it. So I literally was like squawking, and even practicing the Mickey Mouse voice kind of gets you into that. It breaks your kind of, yeah. But it's also with practice, because your throat, you do have to strengthen the chords. So as you keep doing it,
Do you think your voice is like forever changed now because you sing in that register?
I think so. It feels supernatural. It actually I feel more comfortable singing in falsetto than full voice.
I was gonna ask if you needed like backing vocals for your tour.
I would love backing vocals from
love
the tour.
backing vocals.
Yes.
Can you? I don't know. I don't want to put you on the spot, but like, can you show me how you do your falsetto?
You want to see what I say?
Yes.
Do you have a song you want to?
No Wonder.
No Wonder.
Yeah.
No more fears, no more lies, no more tears with one goodbye. I am yours and yours is mine, so let's take our little time.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
It sounds exactly like the recording. Like, how did you do that?
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, amazing. So, I won't do that back. I'll just let you be the singer today. Can you tell me about your style evolution? You've gone through quite a few different styles, and I really love what you're wearing today. So
Thank you.
Tell me more about it and how you've discovered your style.
Oh my goodness, I've been through everything. I've had long hair. I've had spiky bleach blonde hair, and I just love exploring myself that way. I'm not afraid to be myself, and
Mhm.
I like eras.
Mhm.
Eras are important for me.
Okay. What era are you in right now?
I'm in a I'm in a kind of like a sultry soul kind of
Okay.
era right now. I don't
Exciting.
know. Maybe my Thin White Duke era.
That's always trying to know. How would you describe your genre in your own words? Because you were pitched to me as R&B and soul. I've seen a lot of your articles, funk, soul,
Mm.
pop, funk, different
Mm.
things. So how would you describe it for yourself?
Well, for me, like I make so much music, so there's really no genre for me.
Mhm.
Like I love all musics, and I respect all music. For me personally, the soul, R&B, and just gospel in general, it just touches me. But I love it all, and I make it all.
Mhm.
So but there's so much that people haven't heard.
Mhm.
You
Okay,
know.
so you can expect a gospel album soon.
Oh,
Or-
absolutely.
okay.
No, the gospel album I'm planning for later.
Okay,
Later.
okay,
Yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. What do you feel about like the nostalgia era that we're in? I know you do all genres as you've mentioned, but you do have a little of a like a foot in the past, for
Mm-hmm.
example. So how do you feel now that everyone wants to embrace the past and it's so trending to do those genres?
I was lucky enough to like kind of see the era where it was still kind of underground,
Hmm.
so I can still appreciate that. But I think it's cool. I think
Okay.
it's really really cool. Because there was something about our past era that was just so like dreamlike, and it's
Yeah.
nice to see a lot of dreamy
Hmm.
dreamy stuff right now.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Exciting. And back to your like upbringing and everything. So was it like hard, or did you find your crew like when you were doing all this, singing, dancing, maybe a bit
Mm.
different for like maybe a little boy, what people think that little boy should be doing? Like how was that?
No, I really didn't have I didn't really have too many friends growing up,
Hmm.
but I had my parents who like really supported me, and I really wanted to do was perfect. I really
Hmm.
wanted to perfect my craft, and just learn, and
Mm.
and I'm also continuing to learn still.
Yeah, that's amazing. What would you tell 12-year-old Diamond?
Buckle up. It's definitely a ride, and it's a
Mm.
beautiful ride. You're gonna meet so many incredible people along the
Mhm.
way too.
Amazing. I've heard you describe music as spiritual for you,
Mm-hmm.
singing as spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is an open-ended question. You don't need to share anything you don't want to share, but I do want to know like how you view it. Is it just when you sing, or like it's more intuitive, or are there other ways you kind of practice that spiritual, I don't know, existence or something?
Well, making music and the making of music is very spiritual, and it is a spiritual practice for me, because whenever I do it, like I don't know where I go. I kind of and then I come back out of it, and then you listen back to what you did. So it is very spiritual, and it's a very very good spiritual feeling.
Mhm.
Creating something out of nothing and putting it into the world is incredible.
Amazing. I also wanted to ask about how you engage with the roots of the genres like soul and funk
Mm-hmm.
mainly. There's a lot of talk about, right now giving like, reparations or respect to like where it's come from. I know that
Mm-hmm.
you do use a lot of like authentic instruments from that time
Mm-hmm.
and authentic equipment, but I just want
Mm-hmm.
to learn more about like how you view like paying homage in that way.
Well, I'm always paying respect to the people who came before me. Like the reason I work so hard is because my dad brought me up on James Brown, and he always talked about how important James Brown was, and all the women of the Pointer Sisters, and everything that they
Yeah.
preach.
Yeah.
Everything that they talk about. Positivity and love and bringing everybody together, and just learning about these artists individually. I feel like I owe it to them.
Yeah.
I owe it to them, everything that I'm doing. you know.
Amazing. That's an amazing answer. Do you collect any vinyl? I've seen some Pointer Sister
Hmm.
vinyls around the city.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely collect some vinyl. I got some Sade. I got a bunch of good stuff. Yeah.
Any of your work on vinyl?
Yes. Yeah,
Amazing.
I got a few.
So, how is this new era feeling for you? How does it feel different than other eras?
This era feels it really doesn't. It feels like its own era in
Mhm.
in a sense that I feel like there's a lot of changes happening, and there's a
Mhm.
shift for the good of for music and
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
I wanted to ask about No Wonder. This is a technical question. You kind of like jumped straight into it. Was
Hmm.
there a reason, or it just how it came to you?
This was the quickest song
Hmm.
I've ever written and has ever been released. Like with everything, it's crazy. Like
Mhm.
I feel like I wrote the song in like 25 minutes, and it was the fastest like release time. It was just such a quick come through, and it was awesome. Yeah, it felt really good, and you know the song, I just in the moment when I was writing it, I just felt I felt yearning, in the moment, and I just felt like I needed to put it out in the world right away.
It's really good. It's one of my favorites on the
Thank
EP.
you, thank you.
Do you still not know how to read music or write music?
I don't.
I don't know. Like, I believe you, but because the production, the playing the instruments,
Thank
the
you.
singing, of course, and you do it all, and you don't know how to read music or write music.
I do it all. I don't even, when you ask me what a D chord is, I wouldn't know how to, read that. But it's all through feeling, and I have a good ear, and all I need to find is the root note, and I'm good. It takes me a little bit, like if I'm playing with a band,
Yeah.
it'll take me a moment to find the right note. But when I get there and I find it, it all just like, oh, now it all makes sense. It's like a
Yeah.
button. It's really weird, but cool. I'm so grateful.
That means I don't have to learn how to read music, and I can do this because I still don't know how
No,
to.
you could. Everybody can.
Yeah.
Everybody can play music.
That's so cool. And are there any producers you've worked with that like have changed the way you produce, or not changed, but like added something?
Julian Bonetta,
Hmm.
for sure. The man behind some of the best hits, like
Yeah.
some of the best hits, and he just keep everything simple. Simplicity.
Yeah.
Simplicity, and it really just changed my way of thinking of how to go into different songs for different types of genres and
Yeah.
stuff. And it was beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And how do you know when a song is done?
It's more of a feeling. It's kind of, that I have songs to this day that I've had for 2 years, and it's
Yeah.
like, I'm still working on it. But then there's songs like No Wonder that come super quick, and then you kind of know.
Mhm.
Kind of know. It kind of lets you know.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Do you ever work with samples? Any on this project or others?
I'm starting to. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
starting to look into some old, I'm digging down into some of the vinyl and
Mhm.
experimenting because, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing, but none on this project. On this EP.
There's a few samples on this EP.
Okay.
Really good.
Which songs?
I want to keep it a secret.
Oh no.
I wanna
Okay.
keep it a secret.
Okay.
I want you to dig for it, to look.
Oh no, we have to work.
Because then you can find other good shit from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
I should
Sorry.
be no, it's okay. I should want to do the work, but I'm like, oh no, tell me. Maybe after.
Yeah,
After.
we'll do that.
So, how did the collab come about with Julian and Ayana Lee?
Yeah, Iona Lee messaged me on Instagram, and we just kind of like got along super well, and we wanted to make a song.
Mm-hmm.
We created So Lonely You Could Die,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't wait for everybody to hear it.
So good.
It's gonna be.
It's so good.
Thank you. It's gonna
So
be
good.
incredible. That's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Do you like producing with others, or you like having the control? You can be honest.
I do love producing with others
Okay.
because that's how you learn.
Mhm.
That's how you learn to be a musician and good in the studio and work with people, because music is collaboration, and,
Yeah.
and music is love,
Mhm.
and we have to learn to love each other, and it brings you closer when you're in the studio,
Mhm.
But I do love, like, for Diamond Cafe songs,
Mm-hmm.
personally, I do like to be in my own space
Okay.
because it's lyrically it's so personal for me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I heard you also just like the lyrics just come to you as well
Yeah.
most of the time. You don't like sit down and like dig at
Yeah,
it.
I don't really think about it because I feel like subconsciously, if I want to say something to myself, I'll let it
Mhm.
out through a song, and sometimes a word will just strike a feeling you know.
So it just sounds like you were meant for this. Like, it comes really easy. I'm not trying to say there's obviously many hard parts, but it comes at least in music, and you've worked at it, of course. Maybe that's why it seems so easy.
Yeah.
But, you know, there is like some natural. It sounds like some natural way you have with the music. So
I can't do anything else. I can't see myself doing anything else.
Was that hard? Like growing up, like did you ever? I mean, you were signed around 16, 18.
Yeah, I had a deal when I was like 14.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already, at least when you were younger, you didn't have to like wonder too much. Like you already were
Yeah.
getting recognized.
No,
yeah.
I got to learn the ins and outs at an early age and learn what it was like, and it had to deal with like online comments and stuff, and it really prepares you and builds you to become strong.
Yeah. So you're a child star. You were a child star.
A little bit.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, you should claim it.
Yeah,
it
tiny
sounds
bit.
like you worked at it at a young age.
Yeah.
You were signed. Like,
I was on YTV.
Oh wow. I'm gonna act like
Don't look it up.
So how did you develop like this self-possession? Like I'm always asking creatives that, because like it's so hard sometimes to like embrace what you've been sent here to do, so how did you it's just like through practice that you became confident, or other ways?
I think just having such a strong imagination and being alone with the tools to be able to work with that imagination. That first deal that I had when I was 14, gave me the opportunity to be able to purchase speakers and everything that you needed to produce music. And so I would skip school and everything to learn. Don't skip school, but
Do you have a dream stage that you'd like to play?
I would love to play Glastonbury Festival someday. And I don't know, I could play anywhere as a dream stage, because as long as I'm bringing people together and everybody's having a good time with love, that's it.
How do you like prep for your performances?
I just pace around in circles back and forth.
Start chanting.
Step. Yep.
Or you get stressed? You're being serious?
No.
Like, no.
I just get excited. I get too excited. I get so
it's not
excited.
Stressful for you. Like
it's more like, I just want to get out there. You know what I mean?
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. There's nothing like playing a show. It's the best.
I wish I don't have that. I have stage fright. So you just create music all the time. How do you keep yourself sharp? Is that how you keep yourself sharp?
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. That's exactly. It's the fountain.
What about performances? Like, how do you just? I mean, you can practice with your bands and stuff.
Oh my goodness, we're always rehearsing. Always rehearsing. And we're always thinking of different ideas to make the shows. Always changing up the set list to make it interesting and keep it different.
How do you want people to listen to your music? Like in what setting, or just any setting?
Whatever setting makes them appreciate the people they have in their lives. Whether it's dinner, whether it's on the dance floor, whether it's at a festival, at a bar, wherever, as long as they can have a good time.
Okay. What do you think of AI in music and stuff? Do you have opinions, or?
Personally, I'm always gonna use musicians and play my own stuff, but if somebody is using it as a tool and to learn with music, then so be it. I don't judge. I really don't judge.
Okay. Yeah, you seem very zen.
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
How do you stay zen?
You just do what you love. Just don't let anybody get to you, and just do what you love, because we're not here for that long. So just be comfortable.
That's that child star training coming in. Because if you hadn't started so young, you probably would have been like flailing maybe now, but
yeah,
just, like, chilling with the
there's been times everybody's got to flail sometimes. It's you got to have a reset sometimes, but you just need to appreciate the people who really love you. Know that they're there for you.
Yeah. Amazing. So do you stay with your family in Victoria?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you don't feel the pressure to like leave the city just because Toronto and all that? Like I moved to Toronto for the promises.
I miss my Chihuahua.
Oh,
I have a beautiful little Chihuahua.
what's there?
His name's Louis.
Louis.
Yep. Yep.
That's so
Yep.
cute.
Yep.
So yeah, you don't feel the pressure you like having that home base.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. I think
No.
that probably keeps you centered as well.
It keeps me centered. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And all my studio's all set up there too. And, yeah.
That's cool that you don't feel this need to, I don't know, to scale up in a way. Like, you know, what you've done is working, and it's like so unique to you.
As long as I'm here making music, that's all that
Yeah.
matters to me. You know. You know.
Amazing. Do you like Toronto?
I love Toronto. Yeah,
What
I
do you
love
like
it.
about it?
I love how there's so many different cultures just all in one city, and just, you know, very accepting of all different cultures, and just, you know, just to walk around, and I love people watching, and you know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And how do you want people to feel when they listen to your music?
Sexy.
Sexy.
Yes.
Just sexy.
Just sexy.
Okay, that's a good goal. How do you feel about being a Gemini?
Woo-wee. Well, when I tell people that I'm a Gemini, you know, they're always like, "Oh." So I don't know what it means, but I do feel like I have done a little research into it, and I do feel like, you know, there is the two sides. You know what I mean? You know, so it's,
What are your two sides?
well, you know, I'm very, you know, personally, I'm very like introverted. But you know, I can go up on stage and perform for thousands of people, which is very interesting to me, because you know, sometimes it's a little hard for me to talk sometimes, you know, because I speak through the music more, you know. So, but and I feel like that's the two Gemini sides of me.
Interesting.
You
So
know.
you don't think you're like duplicitous or anything like that?
No. But I am May 22nd, so I'm the first day Gemini. So I do have Taurus. I have a bit of Taurus energy in there, so there's a lot going on.
Interesting. That's cool. I'm also like at the end of Aries, close to Taurus. I just had my birthday
Oh, beautiful.
last weekend, so I feel like I'm.
Oh, happy
close to
birthday.
Taurus. Thank you. Any upcoming performances?
We've got some in the works.
Okay.
We've got some in the works.
I need to be there.
Oh, you're definitely
Like,
gonna
the way
be
I've
there.
heard it described is just like
Anywhere
I need to
you
be
are in the
there.
world and I'm playing, you're gonna be there. Just let me know.
I will. I think those are all my questions for today. I really enjoyed your energy.
Thank you.
Really love your music.
Thank
you.
you.
Are very, very talented.
I appreciate
And,
you.
yeah, everybody check out the Gemini EP.
Check it out.
That's it.